So, a lot of you may already know this one, but regardless, given that I want to go into detail with this series, here it is. Training. Let's start with the concept behind this. Training is a great way, both pre-game and in between games, to warm up a bit prior to either playing your first match or moving in between matches. Now, I'm not going to push the fact that you should be jumping into training every 5 minutes and spinning around in the air or dribbling around the field like a madman for hours a day, because quite frankly, you aren't really going to get far doing that. Skills come with experience, and experience comes with actually playing the game. So in today's episode, I'm going to be covering training, the ideology behind how it helps, and some examples on what you can do to help warm yourself up for that real game experience. So firstly, let's go over the basics. The main idea behind training is obviously in the name of it, to train. Training is, and always has been, a fantastic way for both new and experienced players to warm up, try out new things, and keep occupied whilst not in a game. The few topics I'm going to cover, as per the rest of the series, are aimed at more the gold to low platinum players to help pull you guys out of that rut come next season, because let's face it, we've all been there. With that being said, now let's jump into the examples. One big thing I recommend in training is to just jump on into free play and ball chase. Now, there's a lot of misconception behind the fact that ball chasing in training leads to ball chasing in game, but that's really not true. I find it an easier way to iron out any accuracy and consistency issues that usually come with entering a match straight off the bat without warming up. If you think you're going to ball chase in a game from ball chasing in training, then chances are you were probably already going to do it, or already do it and don't realize it with that sort of mindset. Moving on to the aforementioned topics, accuracy and consistency. When in free play training, a good thing to do is have the idea of what sort of play style and shot types you want to apply into your games that follow. Say you want to try and hit a tornado flick, or fake your opponent, even hit an aerial or a ceiling shot. Doesn't matter, just practice it and get some form of accuracy and consistency to the point you're comfortable in thinking that you'll be able to manage to pull it off come an in-game situation. Again, training isn't going to make you better because there's no opponents, there's no challenge, and in theory you can really do whatever you want. I do touch on this topic in my previous video, so feel free to check that out. Now, the reason I'm not covering these as separate topics is really due to the fact that I feel as though accuracy and consistency should be practiced and applied together, not separately. What's the use in practicing two different things that you're ultimately going to put to use in conjunction with each other anyway? Now, moving on from that, let's make our way to the next topic, which is training packs. Training packs are a fantastic way to find what you've just been practicing in free play, but narrow it down to that particular skill set. Say you've been practicing your tornado flicks in free play, head on over to a tornado flick pack, the best of course being from Mertzy, and play around with that until you're happy with your consistency. From there, choose what else you feel as though you should warm up on prior to your match. There are so many training packs, there's really something to suit almost everyone, if not absolutely everyone. I usually allow myself around 10 minutes of free play ball chasing, then around 15 minutes of training pack based activities to iron out any rough spots prior to starting the game. Now that's about it. There's not a lot I can say or cover that hasn't been covered already in a plethora of other videos, but nonetheless this information is a crucial part of the series. I'll leave it simple for this video, as from the next video out we'll start moving on to the more complex things. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all the support I've received so far, and I'll see you all in the next one.